I have no respect for women voting for Trump. Okay, I think so poorly of them, and the reason why.
Hey, welcome to U.S. News Edition. Someone sent this article to me. Family members indicted for stealing over $800,000 in VA benefits. A group of family members were indicted last week on charges that they fraudulently obtained over $820,000 in disability benefits from the Department of Veterans Affairs. According to an announcement from the Justice Department, Angela Marie Farr, aka Angela Pace, Angela Mullins, and Angela Biggs, 33, of Leonardtown, Maryland, Michael Vincent Pace, 39, of Leonardtown, Maryland, and Mary Frances Biggs, 62, of Lexington Park, Maryland, were charged with conspiracy and theft of government property. The 5-count indictment alleges that Farr served as the organizer of a conspiracy in which she submitted false and fraudulent documents to the VA claiming that Farr, her then-husband, Michael Pace, and her father, Individual 1, were homebound and required full-time assistance and disability compensation. Farr's mother, Mary Biggs, conspired with Farr to file fraudulent documents on behalf of Individual 1, and when Farr so exaggerated Individual 1's disabilities that the VA determined that Individual 1 could not handle his own finances, appointed Biggs as Individual 1's fiduciary. Angela Marie Farr was a member of the United States Navy from August 2, 2005 to April 19, 2007. On October 6, 2009, Farr received a service-connected disability rating of 70% based on fraudulent documentation she submitted, which purported that she suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder from an accident in which she was raped by another serviceman. Farr admitted to local law enforcement to fabricating the incident. Wow. And also claimed to the VA that she suffered a traumatic brain injury from an on-duty car accident, which was also determined to be a fabrication. Ultimately, the VA increased Farr's service-connected disability rating to 100% based on additional fraudulent documentation she submitted. As a result, Farr received approximately $390,000 from the VA, which she was not entitled to. Farr is also charged with stealing the identity of a physician identified in the indictment as Dr. 1, when she submitted forged documents to the VA purportedly authored by that physician. Farr is also charged with Social Security fraud for fraudulently receiving $35,000 in Social Security disability insurance benefits for her claimed disabilities. Wow. I can't even get on Social Security, and I have diseases. Michael Vincent Pace was a member of the United States Army from August 30, 2001 to February 2, 2002, and from January 4, 2005 to June 2, 2006, as well as the United States Army National Guard from May 22, 2007 to October 28, 2007. Pace and Farr were married from 2008 until they divorced on December 5, 2017. Pace was deemed to be 100% disabled by the VA based on fraudulent medical documentation submitted to the VA. Despite claiming to be profoundly disabled, Pace also received a caregiver assistance stipend from the VA exceeding $2,500 per month for purported caring for Farr. Holy crap. As a result, Pace received approximately $274,000 from the VA, to which he was not entitled to. Mary Frances Biggs was Farr's mother and the wife of Individual 1. Individual 1 was a member of the United States Navy from January 29, 1974 to January 31, 1997, and is Farr's father. Individual 1 received a 100% service-connected disability rating from the VA based on fraudulent documentation Farr and Biggs submitted on his behalf. On July 5th, the VA determined, based on fraudulent documentation, that Individual 1 was not capable of managing his finances because of his purported disabilities and appointed Biggs as Individual 1's fiduciary. As such, Biggs was responsible for the receipt and expenditure of Individual 1's fraudulently obtained VA benefits fraud. As a result, Biggs and Individual 1 received approximately $156,000 in disability compensation and SMC to which they were not entitled. Biggs conspired with Farr to hide from the VA the fact that Individual 1 was capable of working and was in fact actively employed. Farr, Pace, and Individual 1 purported to be wheelchair-bound and to require in-home nursing to accomplish everyday tasks due to their claimed service-connected injuries. However, during the period they were purportedly disabled, Farr operated a social media marketing company based in Leonardtown, Maryland. Pace raised his 3 children and regularly exercised at his local CrossFit gym, and Individual 1 was employed as a division head at the Naval Air Welfare Center Aircraft Division in some town, River, Maryland. Patuxent? I don't know. If convicted, Farr faces a mandatory minimum of 2 years in federal prison and a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. Biggs and Pace face a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. The individual charged by the indictments are considered innocent until proven guilty on future criminal proceedings. Wow. That's a lot of money. All right, I'll see you guys in the next story. Welcome back to U.S. News. This dude shot himself in the chest with a nail gun. Let's see here. Can you press play? Hello? There we go.
I reached down, pulled the nail out, put my hand up, and, thought, I'm gonna die.
It was an accident Aaron thought might...
Wow. It was a close call for a Houston area construction worker after he accidentally shot himself in the chest with a nail gun. That's crazy. Thanks to quick action by a coworker and emergency personnel, he's alive today to tell the story. Something told me to pull the nail. I reached down, pulled the nail out of my hand, and thought I'm gonna die, he said. And his name was Aaron. He was building a house. He missed the 2x4s and shot himself with the nail gun. He got the attention of a coworker, Brian, who called Aaron's wife, Liz. Liz knows trauma, and she worked as a nurse for many years and now is part of the administration at Memorial Hermann Hospital. He says, if I'm calling, it's bad, Liz says. She was at the hospital when she took Brian's call. She told him to hang up and dial 911. He was framing a wall. I was walking around and I heard him, ow, and he came back and he was shot. Shot a framing nail right into his chest, into his heart area. The voice can be heard over the 911 call. When the paramedics arrived, they knew things weren't looking good for Aaron. We knew Aaron was in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble, said Rondi Ritchie of the Montgomery County Hospital District EMS. They rushed Aaron to the hospital where Dr. Timothy Hodges, the trauma medical director, took over. I know Liz, I know Aaron. She was here when the program started. It's tough, Hodges said. He stays focused in the operating room and kept Aaron alive. When Hodges walked through the door and hugged me and told me he was out and he was doing fine, that's when I knew Aaron was going to be okay, said Liz. Doctors believe when Aaron pulled the nail out of his chest, he may have saved his life. Poor dude. What a poor dude.
She told Brian to hang up and dial 911.
He was framing up a wall. I was walking and I heard him go, ow. And he came back and he said he shot a framing nail right into his chest. It's right about the heart area.
We knew that Aaron was in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble.
Poor dude.
When paramedics reached Aaron, his chances were not looking good.
All right, I'll see you guys in the next story. Hey, welcome back to U.S. News. So this pisses me off. A juror who spent 10 days in jail after oversleeping apologizes to Florida judge. Fuck you. I'm talking to the judge. A Florida judge has reduced the terms of probation of a 21-year-old man who spent 10 days in jail after he overslept and missed jury duty. Are you kidding me? Hoping to make a good impression. No, that judge needs to make an impression, not you. 21-year-old DeAndre Somerville arrived early to his court hearing Friday in front of a circuit civil judge, John Castronakes. Somerville, who says he overslept for jury duty on August 21st, apologized to Castronakes and said that he'd not understand the seriousness of jury service. He spent 10 days in jail because of it. No, that judge should go to jail. Fuck you, judge. Piece of shit. Everything I've gone through since September 20th, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. No, that should be illegal. Shit like this pisses me off. They should, I'm sorry, I don't care if you love the law and you love judges and shit, I don't care. They should not have that power. For somebody that overslept for some jury duty that they could easily replace with anybody else, 10 days in jail, are you kidding me? What a piece of shit. This judge accepted Somerville's apology and reduced his probation. Are you kidding me? 1 year in community service? No, that judge needs, no, arrest that fucking judge. Make him eat shit. That's messed up. Community service from 150 to 30 hours. He said he would consider a motion to drop contempt of court charges from his record in the future. Fuck you. For community service, Somerville must give weekly 10-minute talks to jurors about the importance of jury duty. Each appearance will count for 3 hours of service. Fuck you and your jury duty. You can shove that up your ass. You don't take somebody, especially a kid, and put him in jail for 10 days and give him probation for a year in community service. Get off your fucking pedestal, you piece of shit. I just take it as a learning experience and keep moving. I wish I could have gotten it thrown out. But I feel like everything happens for a reason, Somerville said. Yeah, he's just saying that shit. Oh, hell no. Somebody needs to contact that judge. You need to see if you can file something. That's just messed up. Sorry. Somerville's family is glad for the reduced probation, saying they thought the initial punishment was harsh for a young man who'd never been arrested. Oh my gosh. Where's the uproar? I was very angry, but I can't go back and change what happened. The judge was fair oh, no, he was not. I believe the judge was fair today. I believe, said Anique Owens, Somerville's mother, Aniqua, on Friday. Somerville was sent to jail September 20th when he admitted to oversleeping and failing to return to court for jury duty. No, he should have been, okay, fine him, don't give him pay for the jury, but don't take him to jail. The 21-year-old already been sworn in to serve on a jury in a civil case. His absence delayed the trial for 45 minutes as court employees tried to reach him. Who fucking cares? Fuck your 45 minutes. He was the only African American on the jury, representing a cross-section of the community, and he decided on his own that it wasn't worth his time to come back. Fuck you. No. And who cares if he's African American? Who cares if they're black or white? They're people. Fuck you. Somerville says he also didn't call the bailiffs before heading straight to his afternoon job in the after-school program at West Palm Beach City Parks Department. Wow. Where's that judge at? Look at that motherfucker right there. What a piece of shit.
Not just on time, but early to his court hearing, DeAndre Somerville hoped he could make a better impression on the judge who sent him to jail for 10 days.
Everything I've gone through since September 20th.
Look at that piece of shit sitting up there.
Last month, Judge John Castronakes.
I have respect for common sense law.
After he was sworn in as a juror
but
for
this
a
shit's
civil
stupid.
Case, he failed to show up, delaying the trial for 45 minutes.
He was the only African American on the jury representing a cross-section of the community, and he decided on his own that it wasn't worth his time. come back.
Somerville apologized to the judge and told him he overslept and did not understand the seriousness of jury duty. The punishment, 10 days, one his
What a
family
piece
thought
of
was
shit.
harsh for a young man who has never been arrested.
I was very angry, but I can't go back and change what happened. Just the judge was fair.
No, the judge was not fair. Tell me what you think. I know and I understand that delaying the court proceedings for 45 minutes, I don't know, tickles your asshole or something, but that's not right. I don't care. Fuck. I'll see you guys later, and hopefully we'll do one that's welcome back. So, I thought because I railed on that last judge, let me do one about this one. Atheists go after Christian judge. Freedom from Religion Foundation cries foul over judge giving a Bible to a defendant. Religious Freedom Foundation. Go fuck yourself. Like, that's what you have to bitch about? All the resources like that you have and that you go after because a judge that gave a defendant a Bible, you fucking idiot. Following one of the most unexpected and emotionally moving moments witnessed in a courtroom in recent memory, if you don't know this story, go check it out. I'm pretty sure you do though. Leave it to a small bunch of angry, agitating atheists to come in and attempt to ruin it. The Washington Examiner reports the Freedom from Religion Foundation, which describes itself as a non-profit, that's cute, seeking to promote non-theism and defend the constitutional separation between religion and government. Hey, I'm on their side for defend the constitutional separation from religion and government. That's fine. And if that's what they're going after because of the Bible, like, that's retarded. Let's keep reading. Sent a letter to the State Commission on Judicial Conduct in Texas, complaining that State District Judge Tammy Kemp's proselytizing actions overstepped judicial authority were inappropriate and unconstitutional. Oh my God. And what were those proselytizing actions? The good judge, after presiding over the murder trial and sentencing, hugged just convicted Amber Geiger and gave her a Bible. This occurred after the brother of the murder victim, Brant Jean, publicly forgave and hugged Geiger. It was clear throughout the entire exchange that Geiger was fully receptive to the grace she was shown. So this is what's pissing off the freedom of religion? The judge gave her a Bible? Like, are you trying to show how stupid you are? Like, you're in public. Like, what the fuck? Yet the FFRF complained that delivering Bibles and personally witnessing as a judge is an egregious abuse of power. Fuck you. That judge have every right to do that. Now, I don't know about the Bible. I don't know the separation. I understand. So that, I don't know. But to go after a judge, like, oh my, I'm speechless. I guess they have nothing better to do. Yet the I read that. And called for an investigation into these actions for violation of the Code of Judicial Conduct. Clearly, the FFRF does not believe in the power of faith or forgiveness and apparently only thrives off its hatred of religion and Christianity in particular. Hopefully, this spurious complaint is quickly and thoroughly rejected. Yeah, you will always see them rail against Christians, but you will never see them rail against Islam. You'll never see them rail against Satanism. You'll never see them rail against rockism, which I don't even know what that is. I made that up. Somebody that worships a rock or something. So I stand with the judge. This judge. All right. Like, subscribe, share, comment, donate, and converse, please. I'll see you guys in the next videos. See you guys later.